Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. Welcome to another Q&A episode. Many of you had asked to explain the different types of karma in the comment section of our previous videos. So I am here to explain types of karma. In the video regarding karma, we had already explained that there are three types of karma based upon how they are performed. Like, are they performed through our mind or through our speech or through our body? So, manasika karma, vachika karma, kayika karma, it is said. But again, there are different types of classification. One classification of karma is as follows: Sanchita karma, Prarabdha karma, and Agami karma. Let's try to explore what these terms actually mean. In our daily life, we often hear the word Prarabdham. If something happens, our elders usually say, this is Prarabdham. So it's very important to understand what exactly Prarabdham is. We have clearly explained how karma actually works in our podcast video. So when we perform a karma, Bhagavan kind of remembers that. So the karma is stored in his memory, right? We perform a lot of karma, numerous karmas in our day-to-day life. Bhagavan cannot give the results of every karma at a time. So what happens is, when we perform a karma, it usually gets transferred into this account called Sanchita karma. Basically, the word Sanchita means accumulated. So whatever we do, it automatically goes to that group of karma which is called Sanchita karma. So everything is stored in that particular group. And when Bhagavan deems it fit, Bhagavan starts giving results of some karmas out of that group of Sanchita karma. So those karmas which have begun to give their results are called Prarabdha karma. Prarabdha literally means that which has begun, right? So karma which has begun to give its results is called Prarabdha karma. So there are a lot of karmas which have been stored, accumulated, that have not yet started to give their results. And then you have this set of karma which has started to bear its fruit or give its result. That is Prarabdham. This Prarabdham is also classified into two groups. I haven't seen the use of these terms in other Acharyas' works, but Sri Vaishnava Acharyas classify Prarabdham into two. That is Abhyubhagata Prarabdha and Anabhyubhagata Prarabdha, they say. See, Prarabdha is that which has started to give its results. But there are some karmas which are so huge, so big that their result must be experienced through many lifetimes. We find in Puranas that sometimes when the rishis are pleased, they give a boon. They say, you will be happy for 7 janmas, 7 births. And sometimes when they curse, they also curse that you will be suffering for 7 births. So there is one karma which leads to suffering in 7 births, or which leads to happiness in 7 births. So that had begun to give its result in the first birth itself, but that will continue for 6 more births, right? So there are some prarabdhas which continue for many births, and they are called Anabhyupagata Prarabdha. And then there are some prarabdhas which will give their results in this particular lifetime, and they will get destroyed. That is that karma, once it gives its results, it is no more, right? So there are two types of prarabdha, Abhyupagata and Anabhyupagata. Anabhyupagata Prarabdha is that which has started to give its results, but that karma will also continue in the following births. But that karma which will give its results in this lifetime and will get destroyed is called Abhyubhagata Prarabdha. Okay, so we have seen what Sanchita is, we have seen what is Prarabdha, and then there is Agami. Agami is basically that which will be done in future. That's all, which is going to come. That is, which will be performed in the future. That is called Agami Karma. So this is the classification. These are the types of karma: Sanchita, Prarabdha and Agami. But now, there was also a question that had been posed in our comment section where people asked, does every karma need some ripening? Does it only give results after a long period of time of waiting? No. Shastras also mention that sometimes some karmas are such that they give their results immediately. Tribhir varshaihi, tribhir masaihi, tribhir pakshaihi, tribhir dinaihi, atyutkataih punyapapaihi, ihaiva phalamashnute. There is this very famous saying. Sometimes some people do such karmas, could be good karma, could be a bad karma, but when they are atyutkata, that is, they are very extreme in nature, then those karmas give their results immediately. So there are some karmas which will give their results in maybe 3 days, maybe 3 fortnights, maybe 3 months, or in maybe 3 years. But that karma would have given its result in that birth itself and that lifetime itself. We also find many Puranic stories which mention people, reaping the results of their karma immediately. So we cannot always say that every karma will take some time to give its results. When I was explaining about Sanchita karma, I had said that every karma we perform, it automatically goes to the Sanchita group, right? But sometimes Bhagavan, when he deems that karma to be very extreme, Bhagavan does give its results immediately. So these are the types of karma: Sanchita, Prarabdha and Agami. Sometimes some karmas kind of, maybe they just spend a very little amount of time in the Sanchita group, they immediately become Prarabdha, that is, they start to give their results. But usually Bhagavan takes his own time. He knows when to give the results of which karma, and accordingly Bhagavan gives the results. Okay, so in this video we have learned the terms Sanchita, Prarabdha and Agami, and we expect a lot of questions from our viewers so that we can post more videos like this. And please be free to ask your questions in the comment section or through the contact details given in the description. So let's meet in another video. Till then, Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha.